going to go too far today. I think Hopwas or somewhere that sort of area is going to be my target. To be quite honest with you, the wind's picking up a little bit and I don't like being underneath the trees. I'm going to go find somewhere to moor up where there's no trees. Let's say this is Sutton Road Bridge. And the sign up there says, "Welcome to Marlow, Paisley Town Council, Coventry Canal." Do you know what? Even a day like today, it's very overcast. Well, it's not raining, but you feel moisture in the air. Where else would I want to be? It's just gorgeous out here. By the way, it is very mild today. It's about 13 or 14 degrees Celsius at the moment, so it's very mild. Although there's a bit of a breeze, a bit of a chill in the air. But what else would you want to do than this? It's just wonderful. You know, after being stopped for a couple of days, I can't wait to get going again. I just love it out here. Just love it. Love the countryside, although there's a new housing development here. And just along here is where I picked up that great big blue builder sack a couple of years ago. But no, we'll carry on. Hopefully we won't get one today. No name on that bridge this side, and I can't remember what it said on the other side. It's along here where they've devastated a lot of oak trees again. You know, you can see the stumps they've left behind just for the houses, you know. 100-year-old oak trees or more, and they get devastated. Chopped down, nobody cares. But you mention anything about using oil or diesel on your engine, oh, that's terrible news. You know, it's bad for the environment. Obviously chopping down trees isn't. Joke. The old farm is still here, but they've built all around it now, and they're still building. This is Dunstall Bridge, we're just going underneath right now. I read it from that side in case there's not a name on it this side this time. Oh, but we have a name both sides. That makes a change. Well, from the last one anyway. I don't go much on the look of that sky up there. I hope I get moored up before it rains. I did see a report the other day about the canal being blocked along here. As you can see, it's all been cut back now. It's all willow, so I wouldn't be interested in collecting it for firewood. Some people do, I know, but yeah, it's not for me. Some chunks been left there, which you could quite easily pick up if you wanted to. As I say, they're not for me. Through the trees over there, that's the village of Hopwas we're going to be approaching very shortly. There's a couple of nice pubs there. I'll show you them as we go through. I'm just approaching another tree down here in the canal. Some of it's been cut back, but some of it's been left. Once again, it's willow. And when the back of my boat gets in line with this, I should put it completely out of gear. I've just gone out of gear. I'll drift past this in case there's any twigs or branches underneath the water there. I'm now clear, so back in the drive. We're now coming into Hopwas. It was only about 5 minutes ago I showed you Hopwas across the fields. You can see the canal as well, full at the moment. Look at the water wearing off. Sorry about that, but I think the camera angle and my vision are different. The fence is in the way. And here we have baby purple boats, and behind it, mummy purple boats. And I'm just approaching now everybody's innuendo bridge, shall we call it. I'll show you the name as we go underneath. Yes, there's many a joke about this bridge I've heard on other YouTubers. I'll just leave it as that. And here it is. Now this is firewood that I would collect. This is hawthorn. Hawthorn burns quite nicely, thank you very much. here, so I could moor here quite easily, and there's proper moorings after the next bridge. Well, if they're not taken up, where the two pubs are. I'm not stopping, and I'll tell you why I'm not stopping in Hopwas. As I say, there's two pubs here, which is tempting. I might fancy going and have a pint, either in the Tame Otter, or I believe it's the Red Lion. That's rather tempting. And I'm trying to save money as much as I can at the moment. I'm trying not to go to the pubs. I'm really having to save up hard this year. I need to get the boat out of the water and get it blacked. So yeah, every penny counts. And the price of getting it blacked seems to have rocketed up over the last year. A year ago I was getting quotes around £800. Now it's £1,200. So where I thought I'd come up with £800, I've now got to come up with £1,200. Yeah, doesn't make life very easy. But so as I say, every penny counts. And when I was more back at the Ventura Park back there, I really wanted to go to a pub there. It's called the Tap House, I believe, and they've just won 2023 Camera Award of the Year. If you don't know what Camera is, it's the campaign for real ale, and I'm a real ale drinker. I like my ales, so it's been rather nice to have walked down there and had a couple of beers. But I decided no, I mustn't do that. I must save the money. And I was going to take the camera with me as well, and I thought, oh, I'll take the camera with me, an excuse to go and have a couple of pints. I said, nope, can't do it, mustn't do it, so I didn't do it. This is Dixon's Bridge, we're just going underneath right now, and this is where there are proper moorings with rings all the way down through this section, between these two bridges. No boats, quite amazingly. Perhaps there was some here earlier and they've already moved off. You can see the sign says Hopwas Village Visitor Moorings. As you can see, there's nice rings here. So here we have the Tame Otter here on our right hand side. Bit of a gastro pub. And here we have the Red Lion on our left hand side. We're actually opposite each other, just each side of the bridge we're just approaching right now. And I do believe at one day's time this was actually called the White Lion. Breakfast served from 10 AM. I've never eaten in there, but I have had a couple of beers in there before. Some nice car scales. And this bridge that we're going under is Litchfield Road Bridge. On our left here we have Cotton and Hopwas Social Club. It's a members club, but visitors are welcome. I've been in there years and years and years ago, and very good to get the cheap pints. I assume, you know, anyone can still go in. I think you used to have to pay about 50p on the door to get in, but you certainly get that back on your first pint with a cheaper beer. The Birmingham and Paisley Canal sign up there, and this boat I've filmed a couple of times before. And any of my Irish friends will certainly know what that means. We've basically now gone through Hopwas. This is the last bridge as we come out of Hopwas proper. And this is Hopwas School Bridge. And we have the school directly to our right hand side as we come out of the bridge. That said school. I think it's sort of early learning or whatever. It's obviously it's not a high school. Thomas Barnes CP School. I was going to say it's unusual not to see boats as you come out through here. There's no more in between here and the bridge, but there's normally lots of boats moored up this way. There's one here today, just the one. I see that there's a river down there as well, flooded. It's very wet. It's tough to see with the camera, so I won't point the camera that way. It's a bit of a distance. Yeah, we just have the one boat here today. Very unusual. Well, we can just about see the river there and some water in the fields. Yes, the river has definitely flown quite fast down there. We've had quite a bit of rain the last few days. Well, yesterday anyway, and last week. This is Hopwas Woods Bridge. We're approaching here, all the woods here, and up on the side here, Hopwas Wood Bridge, there's an old pillbox. And there we have the old pillbox. You can just about to see through the trees there. And as you can see, there's the name of the bridge, Hopwas Woods Bridge. Now I did hear that there was a tree down around this area somewhere. So I was looking out for it, in case there was some firewood to be collected. I don't see any signs of it. There's the trees through here, most of them are ash, so it'll make great firewood. These are all ash here, we can see. Now there is a footpath through these woods, and you can walk through there when the red flag's not flying. I did note back there the red flag was flying. Well, it wasn't really easy to see, because it was obviously wet and just dangling straight down. So obviously we can't go in there today. It's a military firing range. That's hence why we can't go in there. I don't hear any gunshots. Well, I might have done earlier, but I don't at the moment. I still don't see any trees down. I see the river flowing very fast down there, and the flooded fields behind it. I do hear some shooting, but it sounds like it's coming from the fields down there, and it sounds like shotguns, not military weapons. Well, here's that firewood. I'm going to see if I can get some of this. It looks a bit heavy, but I'm up for a challenge. Well, we're going to leave the video right there. If you want to see the rest of the logs I picked up, or the wood I picked up there, go to the video that I released a couple of weeks ago, A Day in the Life of Boating, I believe it was called. If I remember, I'll put the link in the description below. So, of course, a big thank you goes out to everybody for watching. All my channel members, super thanks, Patreon, PayPal, and everybody that helps the channel in all the ways you do. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It really helps the old YouTube algorithm promote my videos. And click the old like button. Please click the like button. It really helps also to promote my videos on YouTube. And click the old bell notification button and all options. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. That just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.